That's a little bit. Looks like she's lining up against, is that Gunder and Lightning out there?
Gunder and Lightning for Ithaca. Looks like she's pushing her way through. She's got one to beat. That's little A holding her back for a little bit, but it didn't hold her enough. Ithaca gets the first lead jam of this bout. Third game today at Franky Panky. Welcome all the people who are joining us. If you've been sticking with us all day, thank you again.
Gunder and Lightning goes to the outside, finds a tantrum, blocks her out of bounds. She calls that one off from out of bounds, so we're going to go ahead and reset that one up.
2 points for Tampa on that one. Snuck those, 2 points for Ithaca, 1 point for Tampa. Here we go. They're going to fix that. There we go. I was right the first time.
Oh,
2 for Ithaca,
I don't
1
like
for
it
Tampa.
when you're right.
I know. Danger, I'm sorry. By the way, Glyph Huckster here.
And this is Danger Man, first time ever on DNN and at Franky Panky. So
Woo.
hello, everybody.
Well,
I'm Danger Man.
Danger, thank you so much for coming out today and helping us out.
My pleasure, sir.
Tampa picking up lead jam on this one.
That is Smooth Operator from the Tantrums out there, your lead jammer. Ha Ha Hatchet breaks her way through the pack. She's got daylight.
Took her a little bit of time to get past Betty Kruger. That was enough for Tampa to score those 4 points and walk away.
Nice little squeak there through 2 blockers. Smooth Operator operating nice and smoothly there. Calling that jam off, holding Ithaca scoreless there.
6-1 Tampa Tantrums in the lead on this one. 28 minutes left to play. Just starting up.
A little bit returns to the floor for Tampa, and that looks like
Cold War.
Cold War in for Ithaca. Whistle blows, and a big push there from Lil Bit, desperately trying to break through the wall of white. She's got 2. Jukes inside, Jukes outside. 1 between her and Daylight. She's got it. She will be your lead jammer. Great footwork there from Little Bit. Great lateral motion, getting her out the pack first.
Tampa calls that one off. Smart play there, getting the points she needs before Ithaca get a chance to score. Pulled up 3 points on that one. 3 points to nothing will win. If you just keep doing that all day long, you don't need 4, you just need 3.
Bit by bit, Tampa's pulling away to a little bit of a lead, now leading 9-1 here. We've just elapsed just under 3 minutes so far.
Gunder and Lightning in for Ithaca. That's Tasmaniac.
Oh, that's a good name.
Tampa Tantrums. Tampa Tantrums holding up a solid wall in the back. Oh.
Jammers neck and neck in the pack, vying desperately for lead. Oh, big hit from Ithaca's jammer.
Looks like she's going to try to pull her to the back. She's getting reabsorbed.
Tasmaniac not liking that idea, still pushing hard. No lead jammer yet, but Tasmaniac's got it.
Lead jam Tampa Bay.
Hard fought for Tampa there. Very physical pack, and Gunder and Lightning did not want Tasmaniac to have control of this jam.
Gunder and Lightning finally make it through on her first pass.
A little bit of a jammer foot race here, but Tasmaniac is going to get on the good foot and do the right thing here, call that jam off, and hold Ithaca scoreless yet again.
13-1 with 26 minutes left to play in this first half of Tampa versus Ithaca League of Women Rollers. Tampa in black and pink. Ithaca wearing the white tops with the skull leggings.
Those are pretty awesome. I have to say, I really do like the skeleton leggings. Ha Ha Hatchet returns to the floor for Ithaca. And that's PH Diesel in on for the Tantrums, and she will be your lead jammer on this jam.
PH Diesel very solid in the pack. She'll be able to take a few hits here. Holds to the inside, and she does make a full pass. That looked like that was completely in bounds on the inside. Picking up 5.
That was a great pass there. Well, that was a big hit in the back of the pack, but it sent her literally careening through the corner. She ended up coming right up front.
Going through again untouched. 5 more points. Double grand slam.
Beautiful inside line there from PH Diesel. She saw it was uncovered and bare and said, you know what? I can do that.
With a little lateral, she makes it through again for 5:15 on that pass.
Hatchet tries to get out in front of the pack, and she will get plowed. Looks like the blocker that connected will go sit in the sin bin for 60.
On a 16-point natural, 16-0 brings it to 1-30 Tantrum's lead.
We haven't even spent 7 minutes in the jam yet. Tampa chipping themselves out to a lead early and holding on to it.
Gunder and Lightning is going to be going up against Brazy. Breezy taking a few hits there from the front, but she's out. Got a few to beat from Ithaca.
Trying to make her way around the wall of white and black in front of her. Goes outside up on tiptoes, but was unable to seal the deal. She is going to be forced to recycle. And Gunder and Lightning through the pack first, but she will not be lead. So that means Breezy will have lead jammer status. She will call that off as she looked and saw Gunder and Lightning approaching the back of the pack there. So Tampa doing an excellent job right now, capitalizing on lead jammer status to hold Ithaca scoreless in the last, basically since the first jam. That was when they scored their one and only point.
As a quick note for anyone here at Downtown Skate, we do have a snack bar that is open. You can get over there and get yourself some snacks throughout the day today. Tampa coming out to the first. That's Lauren Kill. She is going to be lead jam on this one.
Tantrum's blocker is doing an excellent job of holding Cold War down. She has not yet completed her initial pass. Oh, and she is going to accrue a track cut. Saw the Tantrums looking to try to force it. They were able to do so, though. This will be a Tantrums power jam.
That's Lauren Kill out there running this power jam, picking up another 5. 10 points so far.
So this is exactly what Ithaca does not need. Tantra is going to capitalize on this.
Again,
Lauren Kill barrels through the wall in front. Ithaca unable to hold her back. She gets another high five. Lauren Kill pushing, tries to go outside, finds nothing but resistance, so tries the inside line, clears the pack again. That is, do I have that right? That's 25?
20 right now.
Okay. I can't count,
No,
so.
it's okay.
And that's going to be a track cut on Lauren Kill, coming back into play in front of the blocker who knocked her out. So that will release Cold War from the penalty box.
Lauren Kill thought she had it, skated backwards, but Ithaca was just a little bit faster, took one step back before she got into play, causing that track cut and a switch of jammers.
Yep, 3 feet is all it takes. Cold War meeting heavy resistance in the back of the pack as the Tantrums are trying to hold her back as much as possible. Jam expires, and that's still going to be another jam where Ithaca goes scoreless.
Great blocking there from Little A and Tic Tac Tony, holding that jammer exactly where they wanted her, right in the back of the pack. Score right now 1-50 with 20 minutes left to play in this first half.
Wow. And without a single real runaway jam as well. Most we've seen so far has been 20.
That's all it takes is a few 20-point jams, and you're going to be looking at a 50-point lead.
Tampa bridging the pack out to move the engagement zone as far as they possibly can. One of the Tantrum blockers, I think that's Betty Kruger, is going to go sit in the sin bin for a counterclockwise block. That will release Hatchet. She will be lead jammer. Tantrum's going to make her work for it, though. Pack collapses up to the front as the Tampa Jammer free from the box now.
Blackjack and Pup right in the back, holding down Ithaca's Jammer.
Hardcore, excellent defensive work in the back from Blackjack. That was a great hit.
She fought for those 4 points. She fought hard for those 4 points. Got him in time.
But
they needed him.
Ithaca returns to the scoreboard for the first time since the first jam. 19 minutes, 9 seconds left to go here in the first half.
Scored 5-50. Tampa lead. Tasmaniac on the floor.
And that's Cam Arrow. Clever. I see what she did there. Nope, and we're going to have the head, shoulders, knees, and toes dance as we have an official timeout called.
The official timeout brought to you by all of our vendors here at Frank and Panky. Please go visit our vendors. They're going to be here all day long and all day tomorrow. Got a lot of really cool stuff. I was visiting Gigi's booth a little while ago. She has some nice crafts you could check out.
Some really
Don't buy the robot.
Stuff.
The little robot is mine. I'm going to buy that.
You put dibs on it?
I dibs. I licked it. You can't have it.
Well, there are worse things I could think that you could have done to mark your territory. So, you know.
Licking is the worst I could possibly do. So, see, they turn the camera around. I get nervous. I can't do this anymore.
Are you camera shy, Glyph?
Now the people are looking at me. Yeah, it's just this big black void circle over here. Just stop that.
Oh, that's a shame. Can you do that more so we can make him more and more nervous? He blushes. It's adorable.
Stop. Tasmaniac on the floor right now. She is going to be your lead jammer. Popping out to the front. Made that look too easy. Ithaca is going to have to go all the way back.
Camaro got knocked out there, forced to recycle all the way back in behind Tasmaniac.
Tasmaniac is so quick on her feet. Very deceptive. She's low and she's very quick with the toe run. She can zip past a lot of these blockers very quickly before they even know what happened. She's going to be coming up again. Ain't no surprise. They know where she's at. See if they can actually hold her.
Nope.
That's 5 more for Tampa. Bringing it up to 60. Another 10-point jam for Tampa Bay.
Camaro, Ithaca's jammer, finally finding daylight, fiercely forcing her way through the wall of black and pink that had been holding her back. And Tasmaniac going to call that one off yet again, holding Ithaca scoreless. Seen incredible defensive work so far from Tampa. They have just been crushing Ithaca's jammers.
Frida, Little A, Pup, they've all been absolutely perfect with their blocking. Blackjack holding off the jammer last jam. She's going to be able to do it this one. This is a solid line from Tampa. Watch the blocking. See if she even sees some daylight out of this.
So Gunder and Lightning in for Ithaca, and that is Smooth Operator in for Tampa. Smooth Operator jukes around the front of the pack. She will be lead on this jam.
She's trying to juke through that pack.
Gunder and Nightling looks left, looks right, finds Betty, finds Pop. Not finding the break that she needs. And that's going to clear a hole on the inside line for Smooth Operator to put 5 on the board.
Ooh, hit there. Full body. Directional block. Sends Tampa out.
Was that Pup getting that direction of gameplay there? And that jam is off. Gunder and Lightning again held to nothing, and we're going to have a timeout from Ithaca right now.
Score right now 5-71, 16:36 on the clock in the first half of this bout between Tampa Tantrums and Ithaca League of Women Rollers. Our third bout of the day.
Of course,
I think, what do we have, 8 today? No, 12 today? 13?
I don't know.
There's a whole bunch of bouts.
It's a whole lot of derby all day, every day, because that's just how we roll down here in Tampa. Big shout out, of course, to all of you joining us live on DNN. What's up, everybody out there in cyberspace? We hope you guys are having as much fun watching as we are enjoying it. And there's the go-ahead whistle, so we're going to go ahead and line it up yet again. Cold War lines up for Ithaca. That's Breezy back on the jammer line from the Tantrums. Whistle blows and Breezy pushing hard, gets forced to the outside. Cold War trying to go on the outside, finds a whole bunch of tantrums, and Breezy's going to come out the front of the pack. She will be your lead jammer. Oh, Little A finds Ithaca's jammer in the front of the pack, forcing Cold War down, trying to force her back into the pack. Looks like she was able to do so. Punishing defensive blocking from the Tantrums as Breezy puts 5 more on the board.
Little A is so deceptively good. You have no idea that she is going to be able to pull the things she does. And you can see right now, again, 1 to beat. It's only Little A.
Incredible work in the front of the pack there from Little A. Just controlling pack speed, pack position, and pack dynamic, leading from the front. And she's making holes from her jammer while skating backward. That is another 5 points on the board for Breezy.
Breezy a step over the inside line. Makes that clean. Thought they could get her. Did not. She's got 5 more for the Tampa Tantrums.
Cold War gets forced out of bounds on turn 4, forced to recycle back to the entire pack again as Breezy puts up 5 more.
And Cold War finally clears her first pass.
That's her initial pass.
That was her initial pass.
Woo. Tampa definitely playing no holds barred derby right now as that jam expires. And so the score as it is right now, just over halfway through our first period, Tampa poised to crack the century mark with 14 minutes, 30 seconds left to go at 91 to Ithaca's 5.
And this all, give a lot of credit to their jammers, but this is all but the blocking of Tampa right now. You can see the quality of blocking that's going on. One-on-one, it's very difficult to get past any of the Tampa blockers.
It's fierce. The defensive play from Tampa has been absolutely stellar so far. PH Diesel for the Tantrums will be lead jammer on this one. And Haha Hatchet in for Ithaca, trying to find daylight.
She's got 1 to beat and does.
Takes a little whip off of the front of the pack there. Gets herself into some clear air. And Blackjack at the front of the pack says, I am tired of all of you. Scoops the whole front of the pack into the infield, but accrues a low block at the same time, so she will sit for 60. That jam will be called off by PH Diesel.
Yeah.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it, she says. I think the ref saw that one a little bit differently, Blackjack. Of course, another group of people we have to shout out. So if you are here in Tampa, and for those of you joining online, I'm sad that you're not, because you are not going to be able to partake in the amazing food that we have available.
Oh my goodness, the food trucks have arrived.
Disco Donuts is here making fresh cooked mini donuts. They're incredible. And Maggie's Mediterranean food truck out front, incredible. Go check it out.
Lauren Kill taking a lead jam for Tampa. Tampa's going to call that one off after picking up 2.
Now Lauren Kill calling that one off so quickly while moving, attempting to score as many as possible and still hold Ithaca scoreless, was able to do so.
5 to 97.
Incrementally inching their way out to a substantial lead, and we have not yet even reached 20 minutes into the game. Little bit, and Gunder and Lightning on the jammer line. Gunder looks to go inside, was unable to find it. And she will finally clear the pack. She is your lead jammer.
With a power jam, a little bit going to the penalty box.
Was that
on
track
a track
cut call?
penalty.
All right. Good looking out there, Glyph. I was busy focusing on the front. It's almost like you've done this before.
Maybe once or twice. Betty Kruger, last line of defense against Gunder and Lightning, had to let her go. They're going to line up again.
Ithaca sending one to the box. That's Valerie Valkyrie. She's going to go sit for 60. Gunder and Lightning desperately trying to juke the Tampa blockers, but the Tantrums are just refusing to relent.
They are unjukable. Is that a word? I don't.
You know, it should be, because what's happening here is that every time Gunder and Lightning passes one of the Tampa blockers, the next time she encounters a blocker, by that point, Tampa's previous blocker is already back into position and ready to get back in the way. Yep. Amazing recycling and amazing positional work from the Tantrums.
Remember, this right now is the very end of this power jam. A little bit sneaking onto the floor. That was her initial pass.
And that will be the end of that jam.
Holding Tampa to 0 on that one. 2 points on that pass for Gunder and Lightning.
So score as it stands right now, for those of you who may not have a live feed of the scoreboard, Tampa leads 97-17. Cold War and Lauren Kill on the jammer line for Ithaca and Tampa respectively.
A little bit of pile up on the line. Finally clearing the pack. Lauren Kill. Couple of Ithaca skaters having to go to the penalty box. They are down 3 right now for a few seconds. Only one blocker holding off Lauren Kill.
Ovarian sister trying to get in the way there, but Lauren Kill is going to clear the pack. That's another 5 for her. She's had a good day so far.
She absolutely has. Again, the blocking line for her right now, a little A holding that front of that line. Pivoting for Tampa Tantrums. Lauren Kill going through almost untouched for another 5.
Great look on the inside line there. I'm hearing grunting and moaning as girls are hitting harder and harder on the floor. That's always good. Another nice clean pass from Lauren Kill. She'll put up 5 more. Ithaca having some penalty problems right now. Ovarian sister now going to the sin bin. Another 5 points for Lauren Kill. She is racking them up. Tampa crosses the century mark, now leading by 100 points exactly.
Tampa through again. That's another 5.
That lead didn't last very long.
And now this has turned into a Tampa Bay power jam, as if they really needed it at this point. But Lauren Kill with another 5.
Is that 30? I think that's 30. Yeah, because they were at 97 at the start of this jam. They now lead 127-17. Ithaca trying to get in the way, forcing Lauren Kill out, but she's good with her feet, pushing out hard on the toe stops. They have to let her go. And that's going to...
That was a 35-point jam.
Lauren Kill just doing absolute devastation on the floor in that power jam. The score as it stands now, Tampa leads 132 to Ithaca 17. Who, buddy?
Tampa on the floor, Tasmaniac taking the star.
Oh, no, but she will go to the sin bin for a back block. That will release Ithaca's jammer. Cold War was sitting in the box from the previous jam. Direction of gameplay on Elizabeth Salamder. So she will go to the sin bin. And Cold War going to be lead jammer on this jam. Cold War falling over her own skater in the back of the pack. And that's going to be a low block on Blackjack. So she's going to go sit for 60.
Ithaca through for 4 points. And she's going to call that one off.
As she saw Tasmaniac pass her there as she crossed the front of the pack and went, "What is this? No, no more for you." Calls that jam off. So I've seen a lot of skaters from a lot of leagues that I know around. So Florida Derby in the house. Thank you all so much for coming down to Tampa today. And of course, big shouts to our DNN crew joining us on our live stream. Welcome everybody. Hope you're having a good time.
A little bit in for Tampa.
Ooh, and she gets forced into the infield. Great work there.
Thunder and Lightning takes lead jam.
Trying to figure out who it was that put that good block there on a little bit. I think that was Momo Agogo, but she's going to sit for 60 on that.
Great jump there on that inside line. Calling it off for the floor. Thunder and Lightning saving points for her team.
She wanted those points, man.
Bringing it to 25-132.
So 5 minutes, 15 seconds left to go here in the first half. Smooth Operator lines up on the jammer line for Tampa, up against Ha Ha Hatchet from Ithaca.
Excuse me, sorry. Ha Ha Hatchet with only 2 to beat. But those
now
two,
3. That's what we were talking about with that Tampa recycling.
And makes it pass finally. Ithaca lead jam.
That was a great push. Well-earned lead jammer status there for Ha Ha Hatchet, beating a tough blocker of 3 up front. There you go. Ha Ha Hatchet finds an inside line, jukes around. Pup calls it off.
You know, picking up those 4 points to 0, if they keep that up for a while, they'll catch Tampa.
Still have not had halftime yet, so 100 points and a half, as we've seen from Tampa, not insurmountable. Score as it stands, 132-29, 4 minutes left to go here in our first half.
That's Breezy up there for Tampa.
That is Camaro in there for Ithaca.
Breezy getting lead jam.
Camaro getting a little help from her pivot as she tries to find a way outside. Valerie Valkyrie doing a little work there, but on the outside line, Breezy breezing by, putting up 5 more for the Tantrums. Ithaca trying to clear the floor to clear a path for their jammer, unable to do so, and Breezy's going to scoot through and get 5 more.
Recycled again to the back of the pack. Tampa's blocking has been phenomenal this game.
Just absolutely punishing Ithaca's jammer over and over again, refusing to relent. They're juking the hits from the Ithaca blockers. And that is going to force Camaro to come in way back behind the pack. Good footwork there.
And Camaro finally pops through on her initial pass.
So that pass is going to be 4. Camaro putting a little jammer and jammer love on Breezy. And Breezy's going to call that one off. So on that jam, we had some great footwork in there from Apollo Anna. She was part of that that group block that knocked the Ithaca Jammer out of bounds and was up on toe stops, leaning forward, managed to stay inbounds, sidestep, and force that Jammer to come in way at the back of the engagement zone.
Just to let you know, Paulana was with the Junior Derby last year.
Ah, that's awesome. Junior
She
Derby is going to change the
awesome.
face of women's flat track derby because the girls that are going to come up will have been playing for 3 or 5 years.
It's going to be crazy.
I'm excited. I can't wait. PH Diesel in jamming for the Tantrums. She will be your lead jammer.
Beating her way through Thunder and Lightning.
That's going to be 4 for PH Diesel. She's going to call that one off.
Got about a minute 30 left in this first half of Tampa Ithaca here at Frankie Panky in Tampa, Florida. Thank you everyone who's hanging out with us online at Derby News Network. We're going to be staying with you all day long, so call up your friends, have them come over, hang out and watch some Derby this afternoon. Tell them to bring beer. It's always better when you have beer.
That's what I
at
did
Derby.
last year. I had a bunch of people over,
There
had a
you
bunch
go.
of beer. We sat down in my living room and watched it. It was good stuff.
And Ithaca taking a lead jam.
That's Ha Ha Hatchet. And she manages to beat Little Bit out of the pack, but Little Bit not really happy with this particular situation, turning on the afterburners.
Squeezing out 2.
Manages, to get 2 before that jam is officially over there, despite Ha Ha Hatchet desperately trying to call that one off to try to hold Tampa scoreless there.
It looks like we're going to get this one started. We're going to be inside the 5-second warning, which means we're going to be able to get one more jam off. And remember, we don't go to the end of the clock. Go to the end of the jam timer. Could go for a full 2 minutes, or when
It
a jammer
could.
calls it.
Smooth Operator and Gunder and Lightning revisit the jammer line. Seen that matchup a couple of times today. Smooth Operator in the back of the pack, locked up behind Ithaca's blocker. Let's see if Gunder and Lightning can capitalize. She's now got Pup to beat, but good bridging from Tampa keeps her in the engagement zone. And she will, that is correct. Gunder and Lightning will be your lead jammer on this jam.
Ithaca desperately needing a lead jam. She's going to skate this one out. Hopefully it'll hold back Tampa's jammer just a little bit. Hopefully score a few points here.
Speaking of I'm sorry, no, that's Smooth Operator. My mistake. That was the last jam where Lil Bit was in. Smooth Operator now free from the pack as well.
Great play at the end of that jam. Sliding through, doing a spin, picking up one more point, calling it off, holding Tampa to 0 on that jam.
There'll be a log.
A little bit in there for Tampa.
And that is Gunder and Lightning in there for Ithaca.
A little bit. Take a lead jam. Gunder and Lightning fighting her way through, getting knocked to the inside. She's going to have to come all the way
man.
back.
Lily the Kid with some great blocking work there, forcing Gunder and Lightning out for the second time. I think it's the Flame Tights. They're the source of all her power.
Then it's that tease. It's like, you want the inside line? Go ahead and take the inside line. Go
Yeah,
ahead,
try
you can
that.
have-
Try
you can
that.
have
Oh,
it.
can
Nope.
opener.
Sorry. That inside line does not exist anymore. Oh,
Oh, man.
little bit with the jump, turn, slide, call off the jam move.
That's how you call off a jam in style. Hats off to you. That was slick.
37-172. Ha Ha Hatchet. Smooth operator for Tampa. Ha Ha Hatchet's got one to beat.
Trying to
She's
take
the
that
proof.
inside.
She does.
Big forceful push there around Pup to get that lead jammer status, but Ithaca needs to control the jam in the second part of this game. That one's going 0-0 up on the scoreboard. Nobody getting any points there.
Saw a smooth operator in a rearview mirror and decided, nope, I'm not going to make this point before she gets here, so she's going to call that off. We're at full strength right now.
That's true. Nobody's been naughty since the half has resumed. And we're having a timeout of some kind. Looks like our officials are going to powwow out their center track.
Welcome back, everyone, from DNN. You're looking at the second half of Tampa versus Ithaca. We've just started. We're into, I believe, this will be the start of the third jam of this half.
That's correct.
Tampa scored on the first one, 4 points, called it off. No score on the second jam, so you haven't missed too much. We're going to be bringing you the rest of this one. A little bit into jam right now for Tampa on this power jam.
That's a shame. I liked it when he blushed. So for those of you in Derby Land, the tall gentleman in the khaki suit, that is Glyph, longtime announcer, and the first announcer that I ever heard call a bout. Bet you didn't know that. And my name is Danger Man, and I'm the guy in the gray.
Gray and a very pretty purple.
Thank you, sir.
That is deliciously purple.
I'm a big fan of purple, and I believe that real men need to wear pink and purple.
Oh, absolutely. I'll be wearing purple tomorrow. Right now, little bit with the lead jam call. This is a power jam right now for Tampa, skating through.
This is exactly what Ithaca does not need. They lost a lot of points on power jams in the first half of the game. Right now, a little bit is in position to really just keep on doing damage and widen the berth.
Multiplayer block sending another Ithaca player to the penalty box. That's 3 in there, including their jammer. Only 2 cut track on Tampa. A little bit's going to have to go to the sin bin.
So we will swap our jammers out. And so now Ha Hatchet will be our jammer on the floor. She, of course, not in control of the jam. Tries to hop the apex, finds little A. She clears the pack. That will be her first pass.
Tampa jumping back into that one. Thought they caught her in a track cut. She came back in clean.
Wow, great blocking again from Tampa. We've been seeing this all day. Was that Apollo Anna again? Oh, no, that was Lily the Kid. Hatchet trying to get her way around Tic Tac. Goes to the outside. She will clear the pack. That's 5 for her. Chris Steria from Ithaca going to go sit for 60. And that is the end of that jam.
Ithaca taking another penalty. Jammer for Tampa still in the penalty box just for a little bit. We're going to be starting this one out with an Ithaca power jam.
This could be a much-needed opportunity for Ithaca to come back and answer back for some of those points, maybe get within striking distance of the Tantrums, who now lead by 140 points even.
Gunder and Lightning, lone jammer on the floor. She has got a wall of black and pink she's going to have to manipulate through. But out of the penalty box, untouched, Little Bit steals the lead jam. Let you know that power jam is over.
That's a heck of a way to tell the other team, by the way, I'm out of the box.
Yeah, that'll do it. Little Bit picking up 4.
Gunder and Lightning just got shut down there as the amorphous, disastrous blocking mass that is the Tantrums ran her game, wore out the penalty clock, and Little Bit was able to clear through the pack and get control despite starting in the box.
Score right now, 186 Tampa Tantrums, 42 Ithaca League of Women Rollers Surfragettes.
Tasmaniac on the floor for the Tantrums, and she scoots her way quickly to lead jammer.
Cold War still trying to fight her way through. Got 2 to beat, except for one of those is Blackjack. So
That's like having 4 to beat. But again, Tampa with that incredible recycling. Tasmaniac goes outside around Cold War, picks up 5.
And Cold War finds herself at the back of the pack again. Oh, but pumps through. She is through on her first pass.
Cold War actually tucked in behind Tasmaniac on the inside line there and said, well, if Taz is going there, there must be a hole. And she did find that hole, but Taz saw her get out, called that jam off. Tantrums now poised to crack 200 less than 10 minutes into the second half here. Score as it stands 196 Tampa over Ithaca's 42.
Hatchet in for Ithaca, and that's PH Diesel jamming for the Tantrums. PH Diesel.
Hard inside
Shoving
push
her
from
way
PH Diesel, and she will clear into daylight. She will be your lead jammer. Sorry about that.
Hatchet jukes little A. You're not going to hear me say that often.
Lunch Lady wound up for a big hit inside out, but Hatchet saw it coming, jukes out, so she cleared. Great communication to and from the bench on that last jam. PH Diesel able to very clearly communicate, get where the opposing jammer is, call that jam off. Believe holding her again to nothing, and there it is, and even 2-0 for Tampa, scoring, what was that, 6 on that?
I didn't catch it. I think it was.
Don't steal our lozenges. We need those.
Gary, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm making fun of you anyway.
Oh, Gunner Lightning with an inside jump. Beautiful play to pick up lead jam on that.
I'm Jack. Oh, Jack. Jack's MCM and ACR Honey. Okay. All right. What do we?
Heard the 4 whistles, but they're signaling that the jam is still on.
My guess is that the penalty was accrued before the call-off signal happened.
Absolutely.
And so that would mean that this jam is going to go 2 minutes, as Breezy cannot get lead jammer status.
Breezy nudges her way through on that one. Getting past the Ithaca blockers.
Wow, back-to-back direction of gameplay penalties on Ithaca. Ovarian Sister and Momo Agogo both going to go sit for 60 for committing the same foul within 5 seconds and 5 feet of each other. Breezy getting around Cristeria in the front. She will put up another 5 points. Breezy hops, skips, and jumps her way along the inside line around Cristeria. She will get 5 more. Gunder and Lightning from the penalty box completes a scoring pass. She'll put up 4.
And she's going to pick up 4 more for the Tans before getting that one called off. 46-23, your current score.
I don't know if you all on DNN
20 minutes
can
left.
see that, but at the end of that jam, as the Tantrums jammer scooted through the front of the pack, called it off, the Tantrums bench went a little haywire. It's almost like they're having fun. That's not allowed, is it?
God, I hope so. Otherwise, I might get a penalty.
Yeah, I think that if fun weren't illegal, then everybody in the building would be doing it wrong. Oh, look at that for you DNN on stream, getting some lovely, lovely blackjack action. See, I love Derby. So 20 minutes, 3 seconds left to go here in the game. Tantrums lead 223 to 46. We are lined up. Back on the jammer line, Haha Hatchet in for Ithaca, and Lauren Kill on the floor for the Tantrums. Lauren Kill scoots outside, fast feet, and breaks away. She will be lead jammer. Haha Hatchet clears Lunch Lady in the front of the pack. She will also be free. Be free! Lauren Kill puts 4 up and says, you know, I got mine. Let's do this again some other time. Calls that jam off.
.227.46 your current score. A little bit in for Tampa.
That's Cold War again for Ithaca. Seen both of these players a lot today.
Cold War in the front of the pack.
Ooh, Ithaca trying to stop a little bit.
Not gonna happen. Sneaking through onto the outside.
Vicious. I thought Ithaca was going to be able to hold her there. They had a nice wall, but they just got a hair out of position there and were unable to stop a little bit from breaking through. That girl's bad, dude.
Cold War sneaking in a point on Tampa.
Did she get 1 or 2 there? I think she got 2. Scoreboard says she got 2. 46 plus 2 is 48.
I was going by what the ref was holding up.
Well, why would you do that?
Because he's holding up 1.
I thought he had 2 fingers up. My mistake.
No, it could have been me.
Oh, now we're going to do the who's wrong game? No, it's
probably
me. I'm wrong.
I'll take it. You're going by the scoreboard. Scoreboard is probably righter.
Scoreboard's word is law.
Tasmaniac coming out lead jam on this one. Tampa trying to slow down this pack, get her team some points.
Ooh. Big hit there in the pack from, I don't know, I think it was Mama Dusa. Not sure, but stopped Tasmaniac cold in her tracks, forcing her to call that jam off. Smooth operator in for the Tantrums, and Camaro back on the jammer line for Ithaca.
17 minutes left to play in this one. This will not be the last bout of the day by far. You got a lot more action happening all day today. Stick with us on DNN or right here if you're local.
Out of play is called, and Camaro from Ithaca will be your lead jammer on this. Smooth operator now looking for daylight, trying to break through the front wall of Ithaca. Bit of a pileup on turn 1. There's an NSO between me and the action. Aha. So Smooth operator is going to be forced to recycle back to the back of the pack. Ithaca bridged out to keep her in the engagement zone. Camaro trying to break her way around Betty Kruger now. Out of play is called, so they will have to let her go. That will be... Am I seeing that? That's right. That's 5 for Camaro. Smooth operator running into Ithaca in the back of the pack. Having some trouble getting around Haha Hatchet and Cold War.
Tampa getting called for multiplayer block, sending Tic-Tac-Tony to the bench. Excuse me, to the sin bin. 5 points for Ithaca. Still tying down Smooth operator.
Wow.
Forcing her to the inside.
And somebody's going, oh, Haha Hatchet going to go sit for 64 and elbow. Turns out that's still illegal in women's flat track roller derby.
And Tampa clears their initial pass.
Smooth operator held down hard this jam by Ithaca. Camaro Pretty happy with that. Going to call that one off to hold the tantrum scoreless on this jam. I dare say that may be the second time that's happened in this game. But Camaro doing good work there on the floor, getting a lot of great help from her blockers, enabling her to put a substantial number of points on the board. That brings their score all the way up to 67. Clock as it is right now, just past the 15-minute mark. 14 minutes, 50 seconds left to go.
Thunder and Lightning and Lauren Kill is in for Tampa. Lauren Kill getting lead jam. Tampa.
Lily the Kid going to go sit in the sin bin for the tantrums on a low block. Looked like she clipped Gunder and Lightning's skate attempting to block her. And while that happened, Lauren Kill put 5 more on the board for the tantrums.
Little A holding her down.
Brutal. Gunder and Lightning going, oh, come on. You could actually see the disbelief on her face, but at least it was accompanied by a smile.
Lauren Kill fighting her way through this extra pass. She's going to call that one off.
Signals there for a while, calling that one off. Looks like the jammer panty came off there. Seeing a little bit of powwowing there from the referees to the score box. Not sure what was going on there. Did you see what happened there, Glyph? I missed it.
Looked like a high block. Had to go to the penalty box. So
well, that certainly would explain the jammer panty on the ground.
Well,
you were going to make a jammers and panties joke.
Nope,
and you just shouldn't.
I wasn't. I didn't.
You just shouldn't do that.
Didn't do it. Tampa taking lead jam on this is PH Diesel.
Hot on her heels, though, is Cold War from Ithaca. PH Diesel comes into the pack hot, calls it off, but gets bumped out. She'll get nothing on that one.
But holding Ithaca to 0 as well, 67-244. Your current score, 12 minutes and 33 seconds left.
Breezy, oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, please, go
Breezy in for Tampa, and Glyph, who's that out there for Ithaca?
Hatchet.
Can you say her name like that for the rest of the bout? That was amazing.
Hatchet.
Breezy breaking through the pack. She will breeze her way to lead jammer status. Oh, we have a tantrum. A little slow to get up on the outside. Who is that? That looks like Lily the Kid down. She will be seen to by our medics, so our staff is going to call this one off, and our skaters will take a knee.
Looks like she's all right.
Well, she's up on 8 wheels. Excellent. Little Bit and Gunder and Lightning. And there you have it. Gunder and Lightning will be lead jammer, but Lil Bit going to make her work.
And she's going to make her call that one off. Extra speed there from Lil Bit.
Did you see the stank eye that Lil Bit gave Gunder and Lightning as she passed? She was like, you going to do it? I know you're going to do it. Oh, these girls. This is why I am constantly admiring referees, because anybody that can get out there and tell derby girls what to do and have them listen, I'm impressed.
Score right now, 246-69. Tampa still in the lead with Lauren Gill fighting her way through the pack, getting lead jam on this one.
Hatchet jamming for Ithaca. She got pushed out by Lily the Kid. Lily the Kid gets plowed down to allow Hatchet to come back in a little faster. But Tampa, again, with that unbelievable defensive work, fast recycling, holding Hatchet down. And Lauren Kill is going to put up 5. Oh, track cut on Ha Ha Hatchet. That means this is going to be a Lauren Kill power jam. So this may be all it takes for Tampa to put a clean 200 points between them and Ithaca. And there's 5.
Lauren Kill with great forward motion on that.
Oh, Varian's sister trying to come back into play in the back of the pack commits. What is that called? Oh, brain.
What is
arm over arm penalty? Illegal procedure. Thank you.
no problem?
This is what happens when I don't have enough coffee. So Varian's sister going back to the sin bin.
I did the first bout today. I was here at 9 a.m.
I'm impressed.
I know a lot of people at DNN have been here all day long, starting up at 9 a.m. You guys are troopers.
Big up.
Well, not everybody is awesome as you flirt.
And of course, all of the people that got here extra early to set up so that we could do all of this fabulous stuff here today.
Absolutely. We appreciate all of our hard workers, all of our NSOs, and the unsung heroes of Derby.
Just a reminder for those of you here in the building with us, if you order something from the snack bar and they give you a number, make sure that that number is clearly visible. They are trying to find you with your food. You want them to find you.
Tasmaniac with lead jam, going to call that one off.
Smart move there from Tasmaniac, calling that one off when Ha Ha Hatchet had a quarter lap head start. Score as it stands right now, 8 minutes, 10 seconds left to go here in the half. Tampa, 266. Ithaca with 69.
Just to let everyone know, we got 3 more bouts following this one today. Up next is going to be Tampa Junior Derby versus Little Junior City. That's a juniors bout. That will definitely be fun. If you've never seen juniors play, definitely stick around for that. Then we are going to have Jacksonville Roller Girls versus Tallahassee, and then Tampa is going to come back up against Queen City.
And that's going to be a major multiplayer block there. Tic Tac going to go to the sin bin, and that's going to be enough for Ithaca's jammer to be lead jammer. That is Gunder and Lightning out there.
A little bit trying to fight her way through the front of this. Finally clears her in our first initial pass.
Ithaca doing a good job of getting in her way on this jam. She struggled to get through the pack on her initial pass for nearly a full minute.
Gunder and Lightning cannot pick up that last pick. Cannot pick up.
All right,
that
snack
very
bar
last
fam.
jammer.
Sorry, go ahead. If you are number 26, the snack bar is looking for you. So number 26 looks like they are down here on turn 4 in the front. They are waving that sign around. So snack bar folk, they are up front. All right. Sorry, now that we got that ironed out. I'm sure the Derby News Network crew is like, snack bar?
They can order food too. Get it delivered.
That's going to be a long delivery.
No,
I
no, we're just
suspect.
going to send it through the internet pipes.
You let me know how that works out for you.
It'll come out really small the other end. Breezy in right now. What? No, that's not. Breezy taking lead jam. Camaro finding the back of Blackjack. Very tough to get around.
And there you have it, folks. Tampa now leads by 199 with that 5-point pass from Breezy. All right.
Slick move by Ithaca, picking up 3 points on that one.
Not going quietly into the good night. Ithaca has stuck with it tough this whole game. Even down by substantial, nearly 200 points with just over 5.5 minutes to go. They're still out there fighting hard.
And remember how they got there. That was almost all power jams from Tampa. Forcing track cuts, forcing penalties. Tampa is excellent at this. Ithaca taking lead jam on this one.
Thunder and Lightning, your lead jammer on this one, as Ithaca takes the lead jammer.
Thunder and Lightning picking up 4 points, calling that one off. That's what you do.
At the end of that jam there, though, 0-0 from Ithaca going to the sin bin for a direction of gameplay. Ithaca getting into lots of penalty trouble in this game. It's cost them a lot because there have been power jam situations where Tampa has but 2 blockers to contend with, and that has allowed Tampa to race off to a substantial lead here.
I think it was going to be playing again tomorrow morning against Tallahassee. That'll be an excellent bout. You're going to check that one out. Tampa's next game is going to be this evening against Queen City at 7 p.m. So stick around for that one.
Lauren Kill jamming for Tampa. She will be lead jammer. In the pack, Cold War is trying to find daylight, but finds Blackjack. Five-point pass for Lauren Kill. Looks like Ithaca tried to do a little blocker down work, but wasn't able to seal the deal there as Pup broke free. And that's another 5 points for Lauren Kill.
Cold War running into that front line of Tampa and getting recycled all the way to the back.
Just vicious. Tampa's blocking has been indefatigable this game. It's just been unbelievable.
Ithaca does not have an answer for the Tampa blockers. If they send up their girls to put them out, there's somebody going to be recycling another one to the back. You're just losing another girl against the jammer. If they try to go 1v2 or 3, if they get caught, they're stuck. They need a little bit more speed to get past those blockers. Otherwise, it's just not going to happen.
And the lateral agility from Tampa's blockers as well has just allowed them to sit on Ithaca's jammer this whole game.
It's true. Once they got you stopped, there's not much you can do to get past them. It's just going to have to take raw strength. Speaking of raw strength, that's Tasmaniac bruising her way up into the front.
Tasmaniac, clean outside pass, and she's going to dig, and she's going to hold Ithaca to 1 on that pass. So that's going 4-1. Tampa now leads by 205 points, 285-80, with 2.5 minutes left to go here in the game. I can kind of do math, sort of a little bit. I'll get it wrong about 1 every 10 times.
I don't bother. I know I'm going to screw up.
It's the little victory for me. It makes me feel special.
So that's why they have calculators.
Breezy chases Camaro out of play, so Breezy's going to be your lead jammer. Tantrum's controlling this jam yet again.
Breezy slipping through untouched.
Hatchet, though, clears the pack. And as expected, Breezy's going to call that one off. She got her 5 and says, you know, might as well just hold them down.
80-290. 10-point lead Tampa.
Blackjack coming off the floor, screwing her toe stop back in, skating on 1 foot. If I tried that, I would fall and kill myself. That's why I do this. I don't need any agility to talk on a microphone.
Do we sound that similar?
Interesting.
Huh.
Thunder and Lightning in for Ithaca. And who do we have in there for Tampa? That's is PH Diesel, who's putting the big motor behind it, pushing her way out. She'll be lead jammer. Gunder and Lightning forced out of bounds in the straightaway. She will have to recycle all the way back to the back of the pack. And in the back is Lunch Lady and Lil Bit. Lunch Lady pushes her out again. Beats heat backwards, forcing her to come in way behind the front of the pack. Great bridging there from Tampa, forcing a good strategic play. And that's going to be more than enough for PH Diesel to put up another 5. Tampa now poised to crack 300.
And ladies and gentlemen, with that call off, Tampa taking the win from Ithaca, 299 to 84.
And we will have the official score once it gets all checked out and approved by everybody. But Tampa, the Tantrums coming out doing devastating work to Ithaca.
It's all about the blocking, all about the penalties. Tampa definitely locking this one down. I'll tell you right now, if you're going to be sticking around, please do. Tampa Junior Roller Derby up next, going against Little Junior City. That is going to be fun. Little City Juniors. You guys got that backwards. Also, a little while later at 5 p.m., Jacksonville v. Tallahassee. That is going to be an amazing game. And then 7 o'clock tonight, I'll be back here. Glyph Huckster will be calling Tampa Roller Derby versus Queen City, 7 p.m. And, of course, we got bouts all day tomorrow, so stick around with us at Frankie Panky. We're going to have a lot of fun. If you're in the Tampa area, come on down. Downtown skate right here on Bush Boulevard.